Oh, we love our tablets so much, don't we? Love our tablets, but there are certain things we wish our tablets had. Number one, we want them to be one of the biggest names in tech, RCA. Well, how about if inside of our tablet now, we had one of the biggest brains in tech, which is known as the Intel Pentium chip. It's typically, Intel is usually found in a laptop, right? But now you have Intel Pentium processing as your brain inside of your tablet. Look at that gorgeous screen. But we're not even done. When I say the titans of tech, they're all in here because the operating system is going to be Microsoft Windows 10. What does that mean? It means that everything you love about your desktop, everything that you love about Microsoft Windows 10, you now are gonna have in a tablet form that turns into a laptop because we're including the keyboard for this as well. I'm even gonna ice the cake for you and maybe put a cherry on top. Do you put that on a cake? I don't care. I'm telling you, what we're gonna do is Microsoft Office 365. It's a mobile version. It does not expire. We had a question on Facebook. Does that mean that I have to buy it at some point? Never, never. As long as you have this tablet, you will never ever have to pay for Microsoft Office Mobile. That's Word, that's PowerPoint, that's Excel, that's OneNote. That's what you don't find in a tablet. You don't find it in a tablet because most tablets, and when I say most, I'm gonna say over 90%, probably, it's certainly here at HSN, do not have a Microsoft Windows operating system. They do not operate with Microsoft Windows 10, which can be a little bit of a downside because you get this new operating system, like, I don't know how to use it, I don't know what that icon is. You will know how to use this. You will be able to use it, and then it's touchscreen, but look, it's also not just my tablet. Look at the keyboard, nice big keyboard, even has a gesture pad. And then, oh yeah, it comes right back together. Marriage made in heaven or magnet heaven, because right there, comes right back together. Unbelievable. What makes us so different is finally, you're getting a laptop experience, but you're getting it with the easier access, the easier accessibility, the easier, more user-friendly aspects of a tablet. But now you have Microsoft Windows 10. Now you have Intel Pentium quad-core processor on the inside. And now you have Microsoft Office that doesn't expire, that's Word, that's Excel, all of it. Okay, and then we're gonna add maybe an over-the-ear headphone, how about that? We'll give you that. We'll also give you a carry case. We'll also give you some apps to boot. So here are the colors. Black, we have it available in your burgundy. This is my favorite color. I'm holding it. No, I'm not. I'm holding the rose gold. Here's the blue. We also have it in your white marble. I'm sorry, silver marble, and then this is the rose gold. There's your carry case right there. Let me introduce you to Joe Harrison, who's bringing us this today. Joe Harrison holds a degree in computer engineering. Engineering. I always want to say computer science, but computer engineering, which is even bigger, an even bigger deal. I love everything about it, but most tablets don't come with Microsoft, with Intel, with Microsoft Office. They just don't exist, okay? For some reason, I don't even know why. I guess it's more expensive?
It's more difficult to build a Windows tablet because Microsoft requires more advanced hardware. So when you get a Windows tablet, it's a much better tablet than a traditional tablet because the specs, the requirements need to be so much more. But with this one, when you see the three key brands, it's RCA, who's been our #1 tablet here at HSN and a brand over 100 years. It is the power of Microsoft, and this is the #1 operating system when it does come to computers, but it's also Intel on the inside. And like Alice mentioned, this isn't a dual core having 2 engines, this has 4 engines. It's just those 3 key features that are gonna make you love this, but we even have more features I wanna show you through to make sure you understand everything that this thing has. And keep in mind, again, this is RCA, a great brand, over 100 years worth of business, and they're gonna just wow you when you get this at home. Has Windows 10 on the inside with Cortana, a voice assistant. You also have that vibrant touchscreen that's high definition. How about a battery life? Leads up to 6 hours of batteries. So when you're taking a picture with the front camera or the rear camera, you have plenty of battery life to go. Plus, it's also powered by Intel, that Intel quad-core processor, 32 gigabytes worth of storage, but you can also expand it if you need to. You can put it in kickstand mode. You can attach the keyboard to it if you want. There's 5 different colors to choose from to match that personality. only everyone else in the world you can get black, but only here at HSN do you get all these different colors. So I love that RCA has done that for us. But whether you're using this like I do, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a dad, where I need to get a lot of my productivity done. My wife has hers, and she's a big scrapper. She hooks our Cricut up to it, and she's able to do everything she wants for her scrapping. My daughter has a 2-in-1 that she takes to school, because it has a longer lasting battery, but it also only weighs 1.3 pounds. And when you're a 13-year-old middle school student, you don't want to carry a 6 or 7 pound laptop. Nobody wants to carry that. Even as
when you're a 62-year-old woman,
I don't want to carry that either.
A 5-pound laptop. No,
and the other thing too is when you're watching your movies, when we talked about the performance, when you start to stream content, when you start to stream Hulu or Netflix or YouTube, whatever it happens to be, this is one of the most advanced streaming tablets that we've ever offered. I've been watching this movie off YouTube since midnight last night. No hourglass, no delay. Performance is just spot on. That screen is a beautiful high definition with something they call IPS, which means that you can look from multiple angles. You don't have to be dead on in the middle. That gives you less eye strain, less eye fatigue. This is one of the most difficult things a computer will do. Sometimes you try this on a computer or on a tablet on your phone, you get that little spinny wheel, you start to lose the quality. That is true high definition, and goes back to your point, Alice. You said, well, why aren't there a lot of Windows tablets? It's because the hardware on the inside has to be top-notch. It's more expensive, it's more premium technology. That's what gives us that great experience, and that's why when you get this at home, doesn't matter what you're using it, you realize how much faster this Windows tablet's gonna be for you.
It looks like your highest definition TV.
It truly does.
Look at it. I mean, that screen is amazing. 10 full inches, so you can really see it. I love the keyboard too. You'll be able to fit your fingers on it. It's not so teeny, teeny, tiny. And look at our price. $149.99. Today we're doing 5 flex payments on it, so you get this home for $30 and free shipping and handling. Listen, this is brand new. Nowhere else are you gonna be able to buy this exclusive bundle. Only here, but what you really need to understand, is what makes this so different. Is why you want to choose this tablet over the other tablets. We have sold hundreds of thousands of RCA tablets right here at HSN, hundreds of thousands. And let me tell you, it is now our #1 best-selling brand of tablet across all tablets. We sell a lot of different types of tablets, a lot of different price points. And you will find an RCA tablet that is less expensive, okay? But here's why you want to buy this one. Because of the Windows 10 operating system in it. It's what we know. It makes it easier. Windows 10 was actually designed to be utilized in a touch screen situation. That's why having it now in a tablet form, because in the past it was only available really on your laptop or your desktop. Right. That was it. That was it. They didn't do it for what do you call it? Tablets. Lost that word. That's what happens when you're 62. They didn't do it for tablets. Now they're doing it for a tablet, this tablet, with RCA, with Intel on the inside, because the most important thing next to that beautiful screen, well, even maybe more so than the beautiful screen, is gonna be, what's the brain that powers it? That's Intel. That's a Pentium processor chip that is a quad core, the speed you want in a tablet. That size where you're able to see things, where you're able to do things because you know the Windows operating system. And then on top of that, to be able to have the Microsoft Office suite, Microsoft Office permanently, you never have to buy it, you never have to renew it. It is good for as many years as you have this tablet. Microsoft Office will be on it with your Word, with your Excel, with your PowerPoint, the things that you need. Listen, if you have any questions, we are simulcasting live on Facebook. Ask us questions. That's why we're here. We're here to educate. We like to entertain as well, but mostly we want to educate you. If you have any questions, let us know. But this is why you want it. Microsoft Windows 10, Intel Pentium processor, Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint that you never ever have to renew. That's why you want this. And then we add the sleeve, we add all the little icing on the cake, you know. We give you the over-the-ear headphones. We're gonna give you some great apps. But truly, today, we offered this, I think, Joe, over the holidays, we offered it one time. Right. It was a Today Special, right? It sold out by 4 in the afternoon. It was completely gone. we did not bring nearly that quantity. That's why you're seeing it on a Friday, because we just didn't have enough quantity to make it last for the weekend.
And it's one of those things where, you know, we wish we could have had more then, but it's great encore, and it doesn't matter when that you're buying a computer. This one is not going to be one of those where a year from now you're thinking, oh, I wish I had more of this, more of that. This has been streamlined for you. This can handle all those computing needs for you, and especially because you have Microsoft Office that's already included. It's the mobile version. It's not expiring. It's going to be in your start menu. It's never going to go anywhere. So the nice thing is, when you bring up the start menu, and you know, Alice was talking about how familiar this is. You tap that one little button, you see it come up. Oh, there's all my icons, all my favorites over here on the right side. You know, how do I get online? Well, there's the Microsoft Edge. That's that familiar E that I'm used to seeing on every version of Windows. There's the mail. That's easy to see. There's my photos. I mean, it's very similar to any computer you've ever had in the past. This is just a brand new OS, the brand new Microsoft 10. But what you see right there, there's Word, there's PowerPoint, there's Excel. Normally, the guys from Microsoft will tell me that people, on average, about 80% of the people who buy a computer will buy Office after the fact. You can buy Office for $79, or you can get it today when it comes with your computer, the mobile version, not expiring. And the reason why they call it mobile is the full-blown version does, they wouldn't be able to fit all the extra buttons that are across the top. But what happens is you still have all the buttons. It's just designed for a 10-inch screen. So they redesigned a little bit of the interface on here. But it's still, if I want to get into Excel, I can do all my budgeting. If I want to get into Word, I can do all my word processing. It's everything that you want right there on that system. And because it's touchscreen, you know, whether I'm going back and forth on my Excel spreadsheets, whether I'm pinching and zooming and checking out all my different photos, maybe I'm over here on HSN and I want to go full screen on that. It's easy to see, it's vibrant, it's crystal clear, because it truly is that high definition screen. But what's on the inside that should be so impressive is that I'm running all these different programs at once. And this has an Intel processor that's on the inside. Now, most processors and computers that we sell here at HSN, they only have 2 engines or 2 cores. They can truly only do 2 things at a time. This has 4 cores, 4 brains, 4 engines. That is so much more powerful than a traditional dual-core processor. So now it really opens up the door for what have you been wanting to do with your computer? Because sometimes you look at a computer thinking, can it handle this? Or here I am in the Windows Store. If I want to download Minecraft, Halo, Forza, my kids are into the games, no problem, it can handle all that. What if you want to get into a little bit more casual gaming? There's bingo, there's also the slot machines, there's Candy Crush. All that stuff can be downloaded. Do you watch Netflix? Do you watch Hulu? Do you want to watch Disney Plus on here? That's a piece of cake. Do you have an iPhone, iPad? You need to connect your iTunes to it. We can do that. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Messenger. There's over 700,000 different apps and games and movies and books and magazines that you can download right here to your device. And the great thing about having that quad-core processor is you don't have to wonder, oh, can it run that? Can it handle that? Is it going to slow down when I try that program right there? Absolutely not, because it's got that Intel quad-core making a world of difference when it comes to the computing power. But because it is a computer, I even love the way the RCA is designed, like this kickstand that's on there. So this is going to fit, just lay perfectly on a desk, perfectly on a kitchen countertop, perfectly on that workspace for you or maybe for your kids. My daughter has her 2-in-1 that she takes with her in every classroom she goes to in middle school. But the great thing is sometimes you want to use it as a boredom buster. So you're thinking, okay, how do I separate this? Now, normally in the past, you'd have to hit an eject button or unplug something or disconnect the Bluetooth. Here, all you do is pull the magnetic keyboard away. That's it. And now went into tablet mode. Now it's in a computer, now it's a tablet. Now it's a computer. That's all you need to do to it. It's exclusive technology from RCA called MagnaLink technology, where it's those magnets that keep it nice and secure, that connect it and make it a tablet to a computer. And truly this becomes a full functioning computer in any sense of the word, because I can get online, I can get into Word, I can get into PowerPoint. I've got everything I need, but here's the other big advantage. When you fold up your quad-core computer, is your computer that thin? It is truly just about ½ an inch thick. It only weighs 1.3 pounds. And Alice, when you consider the average computer in America today is 7 pounds, you would need 5 of these to equal the weight of one traditional computer. That's why, to me, this is why something I carry. My daughter carries it as well, because You're buying a laptop because you want to be mobile with it. You want to maybe take it off that desk and then take it to the living room, but you don't want it to weigh you down or have a lot of heat. This, being at 1.3 pounds, it's super mobile, super portable, and it's going to be one of those that you take everywhere on the go.
But here's the thing, usually we buy a laptop because it's got a quad-core processor.
You're right.
Tablets don't have quad-core processors
You're
traditionally. Right. This has a quad-core processor because it has an Intel Pentium processing chip in it. These are the big boys. No, these are the kings. These are the biggest of the big when it comes to electronics. Intel Pentium processor, Microsoft Windows 10 operating system. These are the things you don't hear with tablets. I know a lot of us think, and I did for the longest time, it was like, oh, well, almost all tablets should have Microsoft Windows 10. Then I realized they don't. Tablets don't have it. Check. Every time you buy a tablet, if you go shop for a tablet, see how many have Microsoft Windows 10 on the inside. They don't have it. And that also means if you want to add anything like Microsoft Office, it makes it more difficult. It's more expensive. We're including it. We're actually giving you Microsoft Office and it will not expire. You do not have to renew it every year. It's not for just a year. Typically we give it to you for a year. We're not doing that. It's good for as long as you have the laptop. This is the deal that you need. You will want it, you will love it. $149.99, listen, 5 flex payments of $30, free shipping and handling. Think ahead now. I'm telling you, February 14th is not far away. We will not repeat this deal. We'll not repeat this deal before Valentine's Day. You want this one. What a great gift idea this would be. Absolutely, if you want it. 5 flex payments of $30, free shipping and handling as well. It is new, it is brand new. It is exclusive to us. This is an exclusive configuration. You will not find it anywhere else. But this is the tablet that becomes your laptop. And I'm not saying, well, it acts like a laptop. This is your laptop because it's got Microsoft Windows 10. Because it's got a quad-core processor that's Intel, and because it has Microsoft Office on it as well that does not expire. That's why it becomes your true laptop replacement. Not close, not quite, your true laptop replacement. A quad-core processor in a tablet is unheard of. And let me tell you what, if you want to go and spend, if you want to buy one of the other ones that love it, use it, fabulous. Or you could buy like 4 of these for the price of one of the others. Can you imagine?
You're exactly right.
The whole family gets a tablet instead of one that you have to pass around. That's how affordable this is. We do not do this because it is much harder for us to get a Windows operating system, Windows 10 operating system in a tablet. It's just so unheard of. And again, Google it, try and see it and see what they charge out in the marketplace. I bet they will not include your over the head earphones. I bet they will not have this technology because this is patented technology. Look at that, they even have a gesture pad on a tablet. I mean, that's what's so cool about everything about, they even have the kickstand. It's like that other one, that's, made by the company that does the Office.
Right, it's $1,000 to get one, yeah.
Right, with the kickstand and everything else. You have everything. It's $149.99. I'm telling you, you will love this. The sleeve, the carry case is included. We have some extra apps like Pandora, Trial, and some other stuff. Let me go through colors one more time, then Joe's gonna show you some other things. You need to get this now. We do not have that much quantity. How many ordered on the day already, Pat? 3,200 already ordered on the day. Like I said, limited quantities on this one. We have it available in the black. The black is actually the most limited now. Burgundy is next to that. We have, in blue, also in silver. This is silver marble, and then we have it in rose gold as well. So right now, everything is available. But when it comes to the color, the quality, the sound of this.
Oh yeah, we got to play the sound. I'll do that in just a couple seconds.
The keyboard is absolutely, it's astonishing actually at this price point.
It really is, and even because we talk about how super thin this is, how lightweight this is, this still has full-size ports that are right there on the side, starting off with full-size USB. Normally when you get a tablet, it's what they call micro USB. You need a special adapter in order to plug your peripherals in. This, it's a full-size USB, so is it an extra mouse, a keyboard, a printer? My wife plugs her Cricut in here. Anything that's USB, it'll work perfectly right there. There is another micro USB, so you actually have 2 different ports. You also have there's an HDMI port that's on the top. So if you want anything you connect here, maybe you want to connect it to the television, so now anything on your RCA is not going to be broadcast to the big screen. Right behind that port, there's an expansion slot. This has 32 gigabytes worth of storage, which is a ton of memory for a tablet. But if you want to add more memory, it can handle up to 128 gigs. But as it sits right now, 100 or 10,000 photos can be stored on here, or up to 4 hours of high definition video. It's incredible. The other thing too, is that when you look at the screen, this is a 10-inch touchscreen. The most popular tablet size in America is only 7 inches. Look at the difference. Like you might think, oh, 7 inches versus 10, that's only a 3-inch difference. That is a world of differences. It's like taking 1, 2, 3 7-inch tablets to equal the one 10-inch tablet that you're getting today.
The size is awesome. Look at that depth perception on this. Look at, it feels like you can jump right in
I
there.
know, you want to walk right down there
God.
and see that beautiful sunset.
I just want a fruity drink with an umbrella in it when I see that sunset, okay?
That's great.
We do have some great questions on Facebook. So Marge wants to know, hi Marge. Marge wants to know, can this be hooked up to a bigger monitor for use on the desk, for example?
Yes, so this does have that HDMI port that is right on the top on the side there. Most computer monitors nowadays use an HDMI port, so you plug it right in and you're good to go.
Okay, next question from Terry. Does the RCA tablet have antivirus?
So it doesn't have antivirus. Microsoft does have a basic antivirus in it already. However, just like any other computer, I use Viper antivirus. So you might be using that right now.
For a tablet?
No, this is full-blown version computer. So if you have Viper antivirus, this will work with it perfectly because it does have that full operating system. So yes, definitely recommend you get an antivirus.
That's so great. Okay, and then Pammy Joe, what a cute name, wants to know what the battery life is like.
So most computers have a 2-hour battery life. This one has 6 hours of battery life.
All right.
And that's constant use. That's not just 6 hours sitting there dormant. We've right now been watching this. I can watch 6 hours of movies right here, nonstop.
I can't get over the quality of the screen.
I know. I mean, Alice, this is high definition. This is actually a video a good friend of mine shot. He shot this on his home camera. But look how great it looks.
Really? That's a home camera?
He did. Yeah, he shot this. He gets to travel around the world. He's a lucky guy. But it makes it look so good because the screen is so impressive. And that's the thing about, when you have great technology, it makes everything just so more enjoyable. You're not getting like pixelization. You're not getting a delay to it. You're not getting an hourglass. It makes it seem like you're right there looking at that beautiful sunset. And this has been running nonstop since midnight last night. No delay to it whatsoever. So if you're into streaming content, and I definitely am, whether it's Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, whatever it happens to be, HSN or QVC, this is definitely one of the better tablets that we've ever had that can handle that. Now, normally when you stream it, the second part of that is, well, what's it sound like? What's the audio experience? And we've all heard how bad audio can be sometimes on a tablet. Well, this one has one of the more advanced type of audio systems that we've ever had. So I've got my xylophone on here. Now, normally computers, they have like a high tinty sound. Then they don't have the mid-range, and they definitely don't have that deep bass.
And the ability to blend, I think it's phenomenal.
Each one has like its own little reverb.
And it's like they have the depth perception on this tablet. It's almost like 3D.
It just sucks you in when you're seeing those colors. Like I can almost pick that note right off the screen there. But the thing about this one is not only is the audio better, I'll just let you listen to it for a second. It's just an incredible spectrum of sound. But then you also end up having multiple touch points. Most tablets only have 2 touch points. The lower the number of touch points, the slower the tablet is. Well, this doesn't have 2, not 3, not 4, but actually 5 touch points. So every finger can hit a note. It's one of the more advanced ones that we've had. So going back to why I showed you this, now is a great touchscreen. It's that audio. Imagine watching Netflix or watching Disney Plus or listening to Elsa sing Let It Go for the 1000th time. It sounds fantastic on here because the audio has even been upgraded as well.
Okay, and here's what you need to understand in case you're just channel surfing by and you're going, oh wow, RCA, whoa, tablet, sure. It's a little bit higher price point than we normally offer for an RCA tablet. There's a reason for that. This is not just a tablet. This now is a tablet that truly becomes your laptop. And it becomes a laptop because of the operating system inside. Most of us, when we go to a laptop, when we go to our great big desktop, then we look for two things. We look for the processor. What's the processor? Because the processor is gonna drive the whole thing. If you don't have a great smart brain, then nothing's gonna work fast enough for us nowadays because frankly, instant gratification is too slow for most of us. Here's the thing. Intel Pentium processor on the inside. This is quad core. When you think about laptops, every time I sell a laptop, it's like, well, what is it, a dual core? Is it a quad core? People want quad core. You've got a quad core processor in a tablet. That's what's so unusual about this. The other most unusual part is Microsoft Windows 10 doesn't go in tablets typically. It's more expensive to build all the technology around it. So that's why it's usually a different operating system, right? You have Microsoft Windows 10, which most of us will have on our laptop or will have on our desktop. So now having that compatibility, the ability to know how to go right from my desktop or right from my laptop, right onto my tablet and use the same operating system. But then we took it a step further because frankly, we could have stopped there and said, okay, great, it's RCA, it's Intel Pentium processor chip, it's quad core, it's Microsoft Windows 10 on the inside operating system. Then we added Microsoft Office. So instead of having to go out and buy it, instead of having to renew it year after year after year, we made it non-expiring, so it lasts for as long as you have this tablet, you will have Microsoft Office. That's Word, that's PowerPoint, that's Excel. These are the things you don't get in a tablet. These are the things that make this so different. These are the things that make this opportunity so rare. And these are the things that make it go quickly. When we offered this last time, it was in October, I think, it sold out by 4. Get what you want now. We still have all colors left. You're looking at that great big screen, the depth perception, the sound on this, the fact that you can use a USB port, the fact that you can plug in an HDMI cable to this, the fact that you can upgrade memory on this. You can't do that with the one that is like 4 times this price. So here are the colors. We're even throwing in extras in addition to giving you this awesome, awesome desktop. I would call this a desktop replacement.
Oh, it truly is.
With a quad-core processor in it and Microsoft Windows 10 and Microsoft Office in here, how is this not your desktop replacement? It's just not as big, but I find that this is big enough. I am constantly on my tablet. I never walk into my office. I never get on my desktop. Somebody asked me to do it yesterday. I said, I just lied. I said, fibbed. I said, oh, I don't even own a desktop anymore because who needs it when you have such great options that are portable and you can throw this in your handbag. You'll take this everywhere with you. I wish I had like a little halter bag so I could just carry it around because I'm constantly on it. Here's the thing. Burgundy is our best seller right now. Most limited, 700 left. Right here, it's my favorite too. It is new, it is gorgeous, it is a plum color, you will love it. Black also available, this is our blue. This is gonna be your silver marble. If you want something truly couture, really boutique style, you want the silver marble. Rose gold, also very elegant, very classy. We're giving you the carry case. Nobody gets, oh, and why don't you have a little carry case? Let's just take this with you. Why don't you take Pandora for 3 months? What company gives you that? What store gives you that? We do it, but we only do it one day. One day, $149.99, 5 flex payments. You get it home for $30. If you don't love it, send it back. You have 30 days in which to send it back. Free shipping to get it there. So there's really no downside to you trying it today. Look at what Joe was able to do, you will be able to do because you know Microsoft Windows 10, and that's the operating system here.
It makes it so familiar because you turn it on, you're like, oh, I recognize a lot of these icons. And right now I'm playing on the Pick Collage, I'm doing a pinch and zoom. I can create my own, this is how my family and I created our Christmas card last year. Added a couple little photos, added some text to it, and it was such an easy thing to do. But when you tap that Windows screen, it brings you back to the Windows Start menu where all your icons are listed on the left. All your favorites are on the right. The ones you're gonna use so much, like Word, PowerPoint, Excel. These, by the way, are already pre-installed, so you don't have to worry about where do I get them? They're gonna be right there in your Start menu. Now, not only on top of that, am I editing photos, getting in the Start menu, but I still have about a dozen other things up and running at the same time. No hourglass, no hesitation. This entire presentation still had those apps because it's Intel quad core on the inside. Most computers sold here at HSN have a dual core processor. This computer has a quad core processor. So yes, it's great for the student, it's great for the business, great for office as well.
in 15 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Why do I want this one? What makes it so different from every other zillion tablets that we've ever offered?
Well, because you want to buy a tablet because you're bored, but you also want to have a computer because it wants to be functional. You don't want to carry both items anymore. This is a two-in-one. It's a tablet to be that boredom buster, and it's a computer when you're ready to be productive.
Absolutely. You're going to love the experience. You're going to love the price. And you're going to love all the goodies that we give you with it, too. Joe, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Love this. Listen, stay in the ordering process for this. Don't miss out on it.